Tonight. Come on.
We bring our praise, we bring our best. The tithe, the harvest, every test. The windows of heaven open wide. The glory fall, the fire won't hide.
Come on.
When the word of the Lord went out, the people heard and turned about. They brought their first fruits, oil and wine. The blessing flowed, the Lord divine. The tithe, all they gladly gave. Their hearts restored, the nation saved. From city walls to Judah's land, they laid their heaps at God's command. Hearts made pure. We rise again to honor the Lord. Elohim's upon each, the glory flows, the fire of revival freely grows. Praise and giving, hearts made right. The flame of heaven burns so bright. Heaps upon each, His favor raised, the storehouse full, the Lord sustains.
Good Thursday morning. Welcome back to God, Family, and Country. I am your host, Tim Beard.
I am Ken Morse.
How's it going?
It's going.
It's going.
It's going.
It's hot as Hades in here.
It is super hot. I think you wanted to bring the DR back with you and let me feel a little bit of it.
This is the first time I've ever brought the DR back.
Yeah.
I was telling people, well, so we got back last night.
Yeah.
Plane delayed by like 5 hours. Maintenance issue, which I was like, well, that's great. So every time I get on an airplane, I bless the plane because I'm not stupid.
Right.
I don't want to get there alive.
Right.
Well, no more than two minutes later, I just got to my seat to sit down, and I went to buckle, and then, sorry guys, maintenance issue, gotta get off the plane. And I'm like, you can look at that a lot of ways, but I looked at that like, thank you, Jesus.
We found something, yes.
Because there's no runways in between, you know, the Dominican and Boston through the ocean.
Right.
Like, sure, there's Bermuda, and there's like, but come on.
You better be accurate.
You better be close.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like close.
Yes.
So, so yeah, we're getting on the plane, getting off the plane. I told the guy, I was like, you know, this is the first time ever I'm going to go to Boston, and actually it's going to be the temperature very similar.
Right.
And today is extremely similar.
Yeah, yesterday was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was to do the show on Wednesday nights. Well, sometimes we're going to start, I think we're starting doing morning shows too.
I like the morning ones. I thought they vibed well.
We'll start doing those too, but because obviously today, Thursday, is going to be cooler.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's honestly, it's no different. This right here isn't really any different than Dominican.
Okay.
Sometimes the sun's hotter, but the
Right.
temperature wise, like the way it feels today, the sticky, whatever.
Yeah, it's humid
The way it
today.
feels in here right now.
Right.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
So the airplane. So the amazing thing is, and this is just how God works. So we go through the delay, and I'm like, obviously, what am I going to do for 5 hours in an airport?
Right.
You know? So we get an update. Oh, we're boarding. And it was like almost instantly. Like, oh, an hour sooner. Then we're boarding in like 3 minutes. I'm like, whoa, this is great. So this is still, don't get me wrong, this is still 2.5 hours late. But,
Right.
but it's not 5.
Exactly.
So cool, walk up. And then I just started talking to this guy. And I was telling him about like what I do, like the Haitian village and all this stuff. And he's like, oh, I'm Haitian. He says, I live here in the winter. I have a house here. I'm an investor, but I live in New Hampshire. But I grew up in Boston, whatever. And just talking to him. And I was like, oh, cool. So I was telling him about my mission, whatever. And he's like, oh, I said, yeah, I think that's something I'd like to help out with, you know?
Right.
And I'm like, this is amazing.
That is amazing.
That just don't happen.
No, God put you in the right place.
Yeah.
Right time. Yes. Yeah.
Sure, it irritated me. I had to get off the plane. I didn't get home when I wanted to, but
Right.
it'd be worth it if that works out.
Yes. Then that's the whole point of like
So
God's redirection.
yeah,
We've talked about that. Like sometimes things go bad, but it's really like God, hold on. You don't even know what's going on yet.
right.
Here's your blessing, by the way.
So he's saying that he's like, I think they overbooked the flight and there was too much weight on the plane, blah blah blah. And I'm like, it could be. Dude, we got on the plane. It was a full flight. It was half the plane was empty. People got other flights or whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, huh. So we get on. He's like, the pilot says the issue is AC not working right. So I'm okay. Let me tell you, it took forever for some reason. We get on the plane, wait in front of the family, and then finally close the door, and then it still took forever to start the motors, because once you start the motors, you said AC would really kick in.
Right.
There's a kid, like, kind of losing his mind, like, feeling sick and stuff. It's hot, dude.
Yeah.
It was 87
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. And you're inside a tin can.
inside a tin can on
Yeah.
the runway.
Right.
And I was like, I was starting to kind of feel it. I was like, dang, it's
Warm.
warm, you know? And I was texting Andrew, I was like, I'm starting to feel that same kind of way. Like, it's hot in here. Like, can we get this going? And finally, we ended up taking off. And, I mean, it was a good flight. It was smooth. I actually watched, I wasn't going to talk about this, but I'm going to now. You ever watched the movie 42 about Jackie Robinson, his life?
No.
Dude, it's amazing.
Good movie. Okay.
Amazing. I got to do this more often. I don't, usually when I take a flight, which when I go to DR, it's 4 hours. And I do nonstop. I will not fly other than that.
Right.
I don't care. I'm not. It's already bad enough to travel that way.
Right.
I'm not wasting more time.
Yeah.
You know, let's fly down the, wherever and then take them. No, I'm good with that, right?
Yeah.
And I also figured out, you know how people like to complain that evangelists and pastors have jets and they shouldn't have jets?
Yeah.
I mean, evil people can have jets, right? Like the
Right.
Schwabs and the
fine.
Rothschilds. and
Right. That's no.
all those people.
Right.
No one complains. No one cares about that.
No.
You know, John Kerry flying around the world, climate this, climate that. And I'm like, really? How much climate crap are you putting out?
Right.
But you're supposed to avoid that, right?
Yes.
But if a pastor has a jet, that's just unheard of. That shouldn't happen.
Right.
And so pastors say, well, if I didn't have a private jet, I couldn't do what I do. And I'm like, yesterday was a perfect example of, yeah, you're right. Because if you were going to preach in Boston at 6:00 and you were supposed to land at 4:30 like you're supposed to, and you didn't land until 9:30,
Right. You just missed your whole event.
you didn't make it.
Right.
So yeah, there's a reason behind that.
Yeah, but that's a good point.
Yeah.
I love that.
Trust me, if I had the money for a private jet, I would have a private jet.
Yeah.
It's on the list.
We'll get there.
Oh, it's on the list.
We've got to build a church first, I heard, so.
Yeah. We'll see where that leads to. Sometimes people don't quite understand who I am.
Right.
And they just, I mean, I like being underestimated.
Right. Me too. I think it's a superpower.
It is, because people don't, they just think, well, here's this dumb kid from Newport that, what's he going to do?
Yeah. Same thing my whole life.
Yeah.
And it's amazing when you just like, okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing I got to mention before we get too much into the show. This is weird. And I'm sorry to people on WNTK. You won't be able to see this. So I'm at the dentist the other day getting a cleaning. And my mouth guard was finally like ready to go, I was in or whatever. And she's like, oh, hey, so these are molds on my teeth. And man, those things are sad looking. And I've always brushed my teeth.
Right.
The only thing I didn't do that I'm supposed to do is floss. I'm bad with flossing, but I brush my teeth every day.
Right.
I've never skipped a day. Like it,
Yeah.
yeah. There's people that just don't take it. No, I've
Yeah,
done it.
I'm with you.
I just didn't have great teeth. So these are the molds. And so it's so funny. I was telling the dentist and the hygienist, I was like, oh, I do a podcast and I am putting these in the studio.
Love it.
I just was looking at these, thought, we got to thank Andrea for painting this back wall while I was gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
I had hoped to have more time to do a little more stuff, like as in change things up a little bit. So the lighting could be a little weird today, because who would think white would throw everything off? It should have lightened it up, not darkened it.
Right.
And at the same time, that light over there we usually have on puts out heat like an oven.
Yes.
So we decided we didn't want to die here today. So we just,
Yeah, I'm hoping your discomfort of how this video looks is okay, because the discomfort of having that light on.
listen, no one on WNTK or EternityReady.com is
Can
gonna.
see it.
They
They
don't
don't
care
They don't.
whatsoever.
Right,
So it
right.
doesn't really matter.
So, yeah.
Facebook and YouTube. Listen,
We're
if it's
sorry.
not great, we'll do better next time.
Right. It's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's warm. Apparently I gotta get the AC put in the window. The problem is what you have to do, really, if you're gonna do it, is cool it down here first and shut it off because you'll hear the noise.
Right. And that makes sense. Give it like an hour.
Yeah, if you let it crank a little chilly in here, and then you'd be all right.
Right.
So yeah, yesterday, I made a lot of notes because usually when I go down there, there's so many things that happen,
Right.
but I forget. Like, I don't know.
Did you feed the 200?
I fed 200.
Amazing.
200, dude.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I don't remember where I was, and I was just sitting there. Maybe I was going through something. I was having a bad day. I don't even remember. And I just felt the Lord say, "Is like, why are you stressing?" Maybe it was my last day there or something. And He's like, "Why are you stressed out? Why are you not just enjoying being here?"
Right.
Because that's what happens with me, right? I put pressure on myself. God didn't put the pressure on me.
No.
The devil puts pressure on me, but I accept it, right?
Right.
He's like, you fed 200 families.
Yeah.
And I look at that as like, that's great, and I could do better. But that's the problem. We always do that, don't we?
I think it's natural.
Yeah.
It's kind of like building this division where it's like, oh, this is where we should be. But thank God we've done what we've done so far.
Yeah.
Right.
Just be thankful that, like,
you got to take the minute to breathe it in.
when you fed one,
Yes.
you should be just as happy that you fed 200.
Yes.
You shouldn't be looking for 300.
Right. Because I'm just saying it. I've never fed 200 people
No.
at one time.
That's
That's a lot of people.
it is a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean,
And we did it. We did it different this time, so I didn't die. So we did it in the area where they do the chicken fighting thing. So we let 5 people at a time in, and I was like, it's like barred in and stuff too. Like, so I was kind of like in prison basically. But you know how quick it takes to feed 150 people? It's quick.
right.
It took like 20 minutes,
Nice.
hot 20 minutes. But now it wasn't that quick to get the food.
Right.
And we had to bring it in there.
Right.
However, it went out that quick, and so once again, I go to the rental car place, and they're like, "I rented a truck, a full size truck. We don't have one. I'll upgrade you this luxury division." It was a Toyota Land something or other SUV, diesel.
Yeah. Cool.
And I was like, okay. And I was like, I still don't think it's got the space I need, but whatever. So we go to get the 150 bags of food. So 150 10-pound bags of rice, plus 150 bags of the actual other food stuff in there.
Right.
So we get in a bunch in there, and I'm like, yeah, we're going to have to make 2 trips. There's no way. And then I look, the left rear tire is practically flat.
Oh.
I'm like, are you kidding me? So luckily, just around the block, there's a garage or whatever. So they put air in it, and we're good. So, but we had to make 2 trips back to the village, okay? And luckily, and the other thing too is what's so great about the people in the village, they just help. Like, we showed up, and there's just a couple people that just come help.
That's amazing.
That just do it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Some might get fed, they help.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I was like, man, that's awesome. But it's always funny because I love driving in the DR. It's an adventure, let me tell you, because they're crazy.
But my kind of driving.
Oh, you'd love it.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah,
love it, dude,
yeah,
when you
yeah,
go there
yeah,
because they're crazy.
Yeah.
And I said to so un via means one way,
Right.
and Yudaki points to the right, and I was like, it says un via, which is this way, one way to the left, and she's like, so I just do it. Well, after like the 5th time doing it, and it's short, there's only like 200 feet, and you take a left turn or whatever, and I was like, you know what, this is what I love about you Dominicans. You don't give a crap about traffic laws. The only thing is, I got to remember when I come back here, not to drive that way.
Right.
Dude, if they come here, that's going to be a lot harder for them to drive here because, dude,
Right.
you go to jail.
Right.
I don't understand. I was like, you guys send Mexican, was it you or Ari? It doesn't even matter. It's like, I was like, how come we went on that red light but not on other ones? He's like, well, this, and I'm like, it's like an unwritten rule, I think. They just
Right.
do it, and they don't. So, the last day on Monday, once again, this is the 3rd time now this has happened to me, get stopped at a checkpoint by the police. And they're like scary looking police. They're in military uniforms with AKs.
Right.
This isn't like the Newport Police Department or the Sheriff's
Strolling
Department.
up, yeah.
Which, no offense to you guys whatsoever,
Right.
but you're not intimidating. But a brown Spanish-speaking man, it was a good-sized dude, speaking to me, and you know, here's the thing. I don't care. Like, I can speak some Spanish, a little.
Right.
A little.
You're getting
Poquito,
there.
Right?
Right.
Yeah. I actually went to Burger King and I ordered 100% with no translator.
Love it.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So that was great. But
Again, another thing to be thankful for.
yes.
Yes.
So he comes up to the window and I looked at the duck and he's like, you got to talk. Like, because I'm not talking. I was told last time not to talk and I'm not talking.
Right.
So I'm looking at him and I just look at her and I look at him and he's like, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I don't speak Spanish. And you could tell he's like mad about it, you know? And I'm just like, because if I'm going to speak, I'm going to speak English.
Right.
I'm going to be your problem. Now, normally I don't like being that way.
Right.
I feel like a burden in your country if I don't know your language. However, with you, I'm going to because
Right.
I know how you are. You want money or you're just here to hassle me or something.
Right. To get paid off.
Yes. So we were there for a minute. He's just like, go, right? You know? So we left and she just starts laughing. I'm like, what is so funny? So she picks a translator up and she's like, he was asking about souls. So she had souls on board. I'm like, what? I'm like, I mean, we're here to save souls, but like, what? So
Right.
I'm like, I don't understand. And then she did it again. Guns. The dude wanted to know if we had guns.
Oh.
And I laughed. I'm like, oh, I got all kinds of guns at home.
Right.
And she's just laughing. She's like, he asked about guns. And I was like, it's funny. He didn't ask about the 6 keys of cocaine in the back seat, but
Right.
like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and she just laughs. And that's not true. That wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna point that out, but yeah.
There was actually.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was in the village one day. I'm on go right to this because, and I look and there's this guy on a motorcycle. I don't know if he lives in the village or not. I've seen him a few times, and I look and I'm like, huh. Took money out of his pocket, gave this guy something, and so I put in my translator to you, Duck, and her dad was like, is he selling drugs? And she's like, yeah, he sells like cocaine, marijuana, whatever. And he pays the police off, so the police leave him alone.
Right.
So I translate.
You can do that in third world countries.
You can.
Yes.
And I said to her, what do you think it would cost for me to pay the police for him to disappear? And they just start laughing. I'm like, you don't understand. I'm serious. What do I have to pay the police for that guy to never show up in this neighborhood or
Right.
anyone to sell drugs in this neighborhood?
Right.
Because it's worth it to me.
Right.
Because that dude's poison.
No. Right.
So
To the youth, to all the people. Yeah. Yeah. I'm with
you
you.
want to make money, dude? Go get a real job.
Right.
The rest of these people have to.
They sure do.
Yeah. So I saw that, and yeah, and I joke about the keys of cocaine in the back, but he didn't. The guy, the cop, was he was just looking for guns.
Yeah. That's
I'm like-
interesting.
I'm white.
How would I get a gun here?
How would I get a gun here?
Right.
I mean, same thing happened when I went to Mexico. I come back across the border. I was there for like an hour. Just went shopping. White car, mid-30s, Florida plates. What do you think's going to happen? So I get the little thing on the window. So I pull in. I check the car, and I get out. And I'm just sitting there laughing because I'm like, you know what? I don't care what you do to this car. It's not mine. It's a rental.
Right.
You can tear it all apart. I know there's not drugs in the... Well, I know I didn't put drugs in the car.
Right.
I thought about that after. I'm like, what if there's drugs from someone else in the car?
Right.
Like,
That would be crazy.
yeah. So they run the dog through. I was like, dude, I don't care. I'm literally standing there and I'm just laughing.
Right.
And they're probably like, what's so funny? I'm like, this is funny to me
Right. Because
because I despise drugs, dude.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. You're not gonna find them here.
have at it, man. Have
Right.
fun. But Ari told me, he's like, no, the cops, you gotta watch them because they'll slip drugs in your car. They'll like. Now this guy was just. This was during the day.
Right.
This because the first time this happened was at night. 2 cops, and I was like, yeah. And Ari's 23 now. He's 22 when it happened, and so they target people like that, and
Right.
they're looking for a bribe. And I honestly, if I spoke Spanish, I would be like, dude, just how much money do you want to let me go? Because I don't want to deal
Right.
with this.
Yeah.
It's probably not smart, but
Yeah.
it's probably what I would have done because that's me.
I have friends that go to Peru regularly, and
Mm-hmm.
they have to bribe the cops every time they get pulled over.
Yeah.
You know, those are the least corrupt countries, though. So in America, you can't bribe a cop because all the crime's up top.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, maybe the certain cop, but you
Sure.
can't just walk up to the odds of walking up to any cop and be like, "Hey, here's $50 to
Yeah.
look the other way."
Right.
Not happening here.
No, you'd be in jail.
Right. But in countries where the corruption, the government's actually pretty non-corrupt, the corruption's at the street level.
It's very true.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Yeah, because like in Mexico, the corruption's it's top to bottom. It's at the top too because the cartels own the top. But,
Right.
but they also
It would
own
it'd be a
levels.
lot harder to pay off for a local cop though there.
Yes.
Because the corruption's so big at the top.
Yes, because it's nothing. But yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
So, so the whole thing about driving there is it's scary and exciting all at the same time. This is the closest I come to getting in an accident. The dude just stops because he don't know what he's doing and can't figure out how to drive. And there's someone, and I had to hit the brakes, and he almost hit the dash, and I was like, "Sorry, it's not my fault." It's the guy.
You're right.
Lo siento, lo siento. So yeah, I'm telling you, man, I don't care what you do. If you ever go to DR, you've got to go off a resort and just go to Igwe and watch the driving.
Right.
The entertainment value is out of this world.
I bet.
And if you don't drive like them, you're going nowhere.
Right.
Like when I go there in June, I'm like worried because Andrea I just don't think she's gonna be able to do it.
Right.
Because when I drive, she's like, she gets all like paranoid. Like I don't even know why. Like
Right.
she didn't been in a bad accident or anything. But listen, if you don't drive like they do,
Right.
you're gonna get in an accident because
Right.
they're gonna run over top of you.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm going to turn left and there's cars coming, and the guy behind me decides he's just gonna go left and go around me too. Of course, I'm like, well, that ain't happening, so I go anyways. But like,
Right.
they do crazy things.
Yeah. That's
So,
amazing.
But the excitement level of it
Right.
is insane.
It sounds pretty fun actually.
It's so much fun, dude.
And as long as you get a police report, right?
I was told when I rent. That's the other reason it's worth paying the stupid amount of money that I pay for renting there. is
Right.
They told me as long as I walk in with a police report, I walk away.
Yeah, there you go. So
I could walk in with a bumper and a police report.
gotta have like
That doesn't matter.
I could just see the car limping.
So I think it was Saturday morning. I was heading to Udelkeys, pick her up, go to the village, and transport bus. That one of the intersections. The worst drivers in the Dominican drive big buses.
I mean, they can get away with it.
Yeah. The same lunatics are in the cars, though. They drive buses.
Right.
And then they have, 50,000-pound weapons they're driving with, you know?
Right.
So the guy's trying to get through. I'm like, there's no way you're fitting through there. Totally sideswipes this guy's car.
Yeah, I am.
And the dude was mad. Like, he was like, and I get it.
Yeah.
He probably don't have money to fix it.
Right.
He's lucky enough he's got the car, you know? And it was a decent looking car, you know? And I mean, it put a good scrape in it, you know? And I don't know. Apparently they just agreed to just not care. And the bus then drove off. But it's funny because they all come out. Like, when that happens, I don't know. It's different. Like, you see it in
Like
New
a
York.
gang, there's like a gang
This is-
shows up, or
It's just people come out of nowhere to be like, hey, whoa, and they all help each other. They just do.
Okay.
This guy's trying to back the bus, tell the guy to back the bus up. This guy, and I was just like, that doesn't happen here. Dude, you can be bleeding to death on the street, and there's a lot of times people walk by you.
If the first person walks by, they're all walking by.
Yes.
Most of yeah.
It don't happen there.
Right.
They just, I don't know. You just want to swipe your car. I would have freaking been
It's a
really
culture.
mad.
Yeah, it's a culture thing.
It's got to be.
It is. The guy went to Russia, and the problem is, he's like, these are the most offensive people ever, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
Because it's not that they're offensive, they're just super honest. And they don't care about hurting people's feelings. And he's like, after like 6 months, it was the coolest thing ever.
I struggle with that. Like, caring what other people think.
Right,
I struggle with too much.
right.
It's not necessarily that I'm offended.
Well, it's American culture is like we all worry about what everyone else is thinking.
Yeah.
And then
when I'm there,
no one cares.
I see all the time. Like, Udelke says stuff to people, and I'm like, she just don't care.
Right.
But they don't take it offensively.
No.
None of them do.
Because it's the truth, and that's what they're raised on.
Yeah, they don't care. And I'm like, maybe this is one of the biggest reasons God put me here is to learn
Yeah.
to just not care.
Right.
It's not that important.
It's not that important as long
And
as you're speaking the truth.
Because I'm just like, dang, how did you just do that?
Right.
I need that ability
Right.
because I care way too much.
Right.
And it's hilarious.
Yeah. It's
I watch it and I'm just amazed. I'm like, wow, you practically told that person off.
right in a polite way.
And you don't care.
Right.
And he don't care. No one cares. And you come in tomorrow, they'd be like, yeah, what do you need?
Right. No. Yeah. No emotions involved in it.
None.
Yeah. A lot of countries like that.
Hanging out with her is hard at times, too, because I'm like, she has really bad resting,
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
And I never know, like, where, you know, like,
Yeah, right.
I'm always telling her sonrisa, which is smile,
Right.
because I'm like, I can't tell if you
Right.
happy, not happy, and
Right.
it's important to me because I don't know, if you're in a bad mood, then maybe I'm supposed to be in a bad mood.
Right. Right. And if I am,
Once
tell me
again,
why.
once again, maybe this is why God put me here, is to learn that who cares.
Right. 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 Yes, America's very emotional driven. That's why we care about all the
Oh, I have.
love everyone. We're very fake.
Yeah. Americans are extremely fake.
Right, because we care about everything, but really we
And the realest ones are people like me and you who are blunt,
yeah.
and people have a hard time with that.
Yeah, because that's how we get. That's how we're racist and bullies and
Yes.
yeah. So thank God you're seeing that other places because I've
Yeah.
heard the world's like that. Like
Yeah.
the whole world's like real, and we're over here pretending.
Like, Europeans are really snobby. I mean, some of them.
Right,
I've been on like cruises with them, and they're like, and I think they are, but they don't think they are.
right.
And honestly, if in their culture, it
And they
doesn't
don't
matter,
care if you think you are.
They don't care. I need that ability.
Right, right.
I'm like, as we say this, I'm like, man, maybe it's more about this than it's about anything.
Yeah, like most countries are very, yeah, and they don't take it personal when you like,
No,
yeah, like
they don't care.
right,
You can be like, this food sucks.
like managing
Go
these
that-
guys. I have to worry about hurting their feelings sometimes, so I have to be, you know, you gotta. So in America, a big thing is the nice sandwich, right? Say something complimentary, hit them with the hard facts of what's going on, and then say something complimentary so they feel a little better walking away. Other countries just hit them with the middle
Yeah.
and not care, and then they don't. Yeah, no, that's gonna be refreshing.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'll get it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I'll get it.
right. Because I shouldn't have to compliment you on something that's not related to tell you the truth about something else,
No.
and then compliment you again.
No, I can't.
But that's how management's taught.
Right.
They call it the compliment sandwich or whatever.
Don't play that game.
It's silly.
Don't do that.
No,
As your boss,
okay.
no. If you hurt their feelings, they can't take it,
Right.
then go get another job.
Right,
Because there's 100 other people that work here.
right. I'm with you on that too.
I'll respect you, and I will tell you that you do a good job when you do a good job,
right.
because you should do that.
Well, I will never tell them something that's not genuine either.
Right,
Like,
absolutely.
Like I won't be, hey, you're doing a good job as they're screwing everything up in life.
Exactly.
Right, like
Exactly.
that. I'm not that way either.
Like, I'm not here to be your friend either.
No.
I'm here to guide you.
Yes.
You
At
can
the end
be
of
friendly.
absolutely,
But-
but at the end of the day, we're here to make money, and so that we can
Right.
feed 200 people every month or whatever that looks like, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm with you on that, 100%.
So, there's this lady, and I really need to at some point stop and see her. She does it, I think, almost every morning. There's this one spot, and I know it because there's a speed bump right there, and you have to slow down. And she hands out tracks, the Christ tracks, I think every day. So we went to the village to drop off Udelki's son, who's like 4 months old, to her parents, so we could go get food and stuff. And as I come back through, I'm like, I slowed down. And I had a big bag of like probably 15 or 20 Bibles. I handed it to her, and like she was so excited. Like, and as I said to Duck, it's like, that woman's doing God's work.
Yes.
I want to do more of that right
Right,
there,
right.
Because like she's doing God's work,
Right.
Like, and I want to bless that woman in any way I possibly can,
Right.
Because that's what God wants me to do. Like, it's amazing. Like,
She's feeding people too, but spiritually.
she's feeding them more importantly.
Right.
And this time, so we did a better job this time, because I passed out every bag that went out, got a card that said Jesus Te Ama on the front, which is Jesus loves you, and on the back there's some scriptures all in Spanish. I had some Spanish pencils. Like, I had like a lot of this other stuff that, like, this is what I'm here for, right?
Right.
The food's an excuse for me to get to you, and it's needed. But I'm really here for your soul.
Right. Your spiritual hunger more than your
Yeah.
physical hunger. Yeah.
Because-
and Jesus talked a lot about that.
Yes, because what
Yeah.
God's going to do for you is way more powerful
Yeah.
than that one bag of food.
Right.
There's an endless supply of food.
Yes.
So,
If God can feed the birds and all the
Exactly.
stuff, right?
100%.
Like, yeah. So
Then why do you not think he cared? He created everything, and he said it was good.
Yes.
And when he created humans, he said it was very good.
Yes.
So if he clothes and feeds the things that are good,
Right.
do you not think he'll do that for the things that are very good?
Yeah, and the proof of that, and most people do not look at it this way, but there are over 8 billion people on this planet. Can you imagine what we would be doing if we were evil, if we weren't very good? Like you said, people there just help each other, right?
Yeah.
That's a sign that we are very good. Right, the amount of yes, there's bad people. There's like
Yeah, of course.
right, like the devil has got control of some real people out there.
Mm-hmm.
But 8 billion people, and we have not destroyed each other,
Right.
is amazing.
Right. It's grown. It's not.
Right, we're living in the best times
Yes.
that we have ever lived. Like, and people always say the good old days. Okay, but yeah,
They
God,
forget the old. In the good old days, they forget all the negative things.
yes, like we're not dying from major. As much as the government wants us to believe that, we are not dying from major smallpox or any of that stuff anymore, right? Like taking out half the.
No, it's all the man-made stuff they do.
Yes,
It ain't actually just naturally happening.
right. But I'm just saying what you just said is 100. Like we are very good. People need to look at it that way
Yeah.
because we really are.
Well, in this country, you're divided by your differences constantly. They put in your
Right.
face constantly.
Yes.
I was actually talking to a guy who's a customer. He's from England. He's here, has a green card, has a house. We're doing work for him. And I said, hey, I got a question for you because I've heard basically that Muslims have taken over England. And, what say you? And he's like, he didn't say no, but he was kind of down. Like, he's like, I think culture and bringing in more culture into their country was good. He's like, you got to remember, England was a colonizer, which is true because England owned most of the world at one point.
Right.
Way
right.
back.
Yes. Exactly.
They owned a lot.
Yes.
They owned here.
Right.
Till we said no more, right? So
I mean, they were the original super power as
absolutely.
far as structured
yeah.
governments, right? I mean, Rome was really their but,
yes, and
but
then the English Empire. I mean,
yeah,
they still have Australia,
Right.
They have Canada, they had
Right.
the United States,
Right.
They've got multiple islands in the Caribbean. That there's tons of places, right?
Right.
And so he said, I think the culture and stuff that's come in is it's good because like we've got more food. Culture's not bad, but he did say like I think he kind of agreed too. Like there's a lot of things over there, right? Like it's not good because here's the thing: there's only so much percentage that you can take before you lose
right,
what you are.
right,
And I feel like they've lost their culture, which is what they're trying to do in this country.
yes,
Muslims don't need to bomb or kill anyone. They just come in and outpopulate you, and it's they've been doing it for 50 years.
Well, I mean, the meme you put up was 100% accurate. They're never looking to go to Muslim countries.
Yeah, why do 85% of the refugees are from Muslim countries,
go to,
but
right,
they never go to Muslim countries?
because that's their whole strategy, right?
Yes,
so
they've been doing it since the Crusades, the whole thing. This is all they've ever done.
I'm all about culture. I love that we have Italian and Chinese, and
Yeah.
I love all the Greek, all the foods. I think,
Assimilate or get out.
but exactly,
I said this. I messaged Pastor Tim the other day, and I don't know. I think it was at the light, and I was in the Dominican. And I just messaged him, and I was like, "Man, it just hit me." So, coexist. The Bible says nothing about coexisting
right,
because you coexisting with Muslims or anyone else. So, if you don't believe in Jesus, then you believe in the other guy.
the Bible's full of wars.
Yeah,
It's been happening forever.
exactly.
Right.
So, you saying, "Well, no, I support." You need to be kind, compassionate, and love your neighbor. Yes, 100%. But you shouldn't tolerate things that don't fit into your culture or your religion.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the left saying, "Well, we're on stolen land, so we should let people in." So you believe the stealing land is fine?
No, it's called conquest, and this is what's happened since the beginning of ages.
Right. But what I'm saying, right? But they're being hypocritical. Is they're saying we stole the land,
Right.
and that's wrong.
Right.
But when we have people infiltrating our country
That's
that
okay.
are trying to change our land.
It's because it's votes.
No, I know. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm well aware. I'm just
Oh, yeah.
like, just don't be hypocritical. That's what I'm saying.
That's just so much of it. It's just
Right.
hypocrites.
Like, if someone comes in here and conquers America, it's going to upset me on a personal level, but it's been happening throughout history, and it's going to probably continue to happen until Jesus comes in and says, hey.
Oh, yeah. It's
Right.
happening.
Right. So,
You go to Dearborn, Michigan right now, it's literally walking into the Middle East.
yeah, or Portland, Maine.
That shouldn't happen.
Portland, Maine, very
Ever.
similar. Yes.
And now they're saying how that was this place in Texas, or no, I think it was Dearborn. You know, we don't want you to ring the church bells. It offends us. Great, pack up your mosque and go back to your stand hole.
Right.
Because I don't care.
Right.
This is the United States of America.
Yeah.
We are a Christian country. You can debate me all day long. We're not.
Right.
We are everything in our founding. The original colony said you had to sign a declaration of faith. That was the Christian faith.
Right.
It wasn't Muslim. Unlike Barack Obama saying that the country, was founded with Muslims. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, how was that? Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Just like the pedophile in the cave that had an encounter with
Yeah.
an angel. Mm-hmm. We got off track.
Yes. Sorry. Go ahead.
You're fine. I like getting off track sometimes. We were talking about tracks, though.
Yes. So yes, the woman handing out the stuff, which is
so
amazing.
gave her Bibles, and so make sure next trip I'll be there longer. So I'm gonna I want to stop and talk to her.
I love that. Yeah.
There's key things that go there that I know is God and God led, and it's my full purpose to be there. And that lady's one of them.
Nice.
Rose is another one, my blind lady friend.
Yep.
And then this is like the greatest thing. So I haven't gone to Iberia in like 2 months, probably. That was since March, I guess. So I had felt to pray for the guy that had like feet messed up, like they're turned like backwards or sideways, like they're just
Yeah.
it's not a good situation, right? Dude, he walks and he works. He sits there and he does stuff with shoes. And I just felt the Lord say, like, give him $100 and like to pray, obviously to pray for him.
All right.
So I did. Well, I went to Iberia looking for something, and I saw him, and of course Udelki didn't know I know him. So I walk over to him. I'm like, hey, how are you? And it took him like a split second. He's like, he got so excited, like he shakes my hand, and he kind of stands up in a way and like hugs me like multiple times, and he was so excited to see me.
I love that.
That was like one of the top 3 highlights of that whole trip. I said, and I texted Andrew immediately. I was like, that meant more to me than
Yeah.
anything, because I meant something to that guy
Right.
with my brief encounter with him,
Yes.
And so like next time I wanted to go back the next day and see him, but Monday was the last days the last full days of ours are stupid busy, but
Yep.
that was
That's stuff that knows you're doing the right things.
that was amazing.
Right. That's your reward from God.
Yeah, truly,
Right.
yeah, that yeah, because inside that's what
Yes.
that's what meant. That was the reward for me.
Right.
Feeding 200 people is amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
But that, and then, so we go to see Rosa, and I finally met her brother. I hadn't met him before, and man, I'm gonna tell you what, when those people, those two, especially those two, when they pray for you, they pray with power, and I don't have a clue what they're saying.
But you can
They
feel it.
pray with power.
Yeah.
You can feel it. You can just, it's amazing. I asked you like after what they said, and they're just like blessing you and like continue to bless you so you can bless other people, and just they're just amazing. They're
Right.
amazing. And like I just like that's the thing. I that whole Haitian village, that whole thing was about that one woman. It was, I know. It was.
Right.
And I will
Right.
continue to go there forever. And I will always go there. And then so we fed the village there again this time, and which I enjoy that. Like that's like, and I told you, like, it's like this is the whole purpose of this. This was the most important day to me. This was like feeding a village is great, and I love doing it, and I'll keep doing it.
Right.
There's something different with this.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, but like,
I kind of I understand exactly what just there's so much power in it. Like feeding
Yeah.
the 200 people is powerful,
right,
but that one-on-one, that
right, because in her village, it's like one of Udelki's friends
right.
is feeding the village, which they think it's great, obviously.
Yes.
When I go there,
Yes.
God sent some person here.
It's a different level.
Yes.
Yes.
In her village, Udelki sent her friend here.
Yes. But when you
But
right.
when I go there,
right.
God sent him.
Right. Thank God for him being
Yes.
here. Yes.
Yeah, so there's a Haitian man that he's like the first house on the right when you just pull up in this place, and we already stopped there, right? And I get out, and last month I was like, "Hey, do you remember me?" Because I hadn't been there in 2 months, and he took him a second. He's like, "Yes, yeah." Well, this time he immediately knew me
You're
the
right.
second
Right.
I saw him,
Right.
and he was so happy. He's like, "As I got food, and I just bring a bag into him and stuff." And well, I had prayed for him like 3 months ago. He said he'd been out of work and stuff, not be able to do anything or whatever. And he was, because he hadn't doing nothing. He was just sitting in a chair. Well, going now, he's making chairs, dude.
Love it.
So he's back. He's back working.
yeah.
He's making kind of like, Adirondack chairs, but with I have like the woven like the where you sit.
Yeah.
There's probably a technical name for that.
Right.
So
I don't know it either.
no, so he's making those. I was like, wow, that's amazing. So we fed a bunch of people. I gave out some bracelets, but I also gave out like pencils that said Jesus loves you on them, or Jesus te amo. And
So when you go back, buy some of those chairs.
well, here's the thing: 1,000 pesos, $16. So I bought the chair.
Oh, so you bought it?
I bought it.
Okay,
I
I
gave
should.
it to-
I actually should have known
Oh,
that.
yeah. I gave it to Udelki's dad.
Yeah.
And honestly, that was the greatest feeling too. He sitting there with his grandson, just rocking in a rocking chair.
Love that.
And I'm like, and I told Angel, I was like, when we go back in June, I'm gonna buy a couple of these for the apartment I rented there.
So that was my next thing.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
would be the
Yeah.
freaking
That's
kitchen
funny how
chairs,
we
man.
work like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I only had like a $2,000 bill, pesos,
Pesos. I got. Yeah.
$32 ish. So I gave it to him like, that's it. We're good.
Right.
Like I'll give you you're not gonna give me change. He's all happy. He's like he gives me a big bunch of bananas. Okay, whatever. And then I look on Doug. He's like, hey, I need 200 pesos. Okay, whatever. Here, and this woman hands us these two big green fruit. I don't know. They look like squashes to me. I don't know what it is.
Right.
And I look in the back of the car and I'm like, where the heck did that come from? There's 2 pineapples in there. These people are giving us food.
That's amazing.
Like-
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I paid 200 pesos, dude.
Right.
It's nothing.
Right.
It's nothing.
Right.
It's literally nothing.
It's right, and then the
Well, I find out it's papaya. I thought papaya was small. These things are huge, dude.
yeah, interesting.
I don't know nothing. I knew there's pineapples. That's all I knew, right?
Right.
So we leave there with a freaking chair in the back seat, 2 pineapples, 2 papayas, like
Like
and
you
a
were-
bunch of bananas.
You won.
So we get to one of the lights, and this guy comes up, and because earlier, listen, my Spanish is muy poquito, is very little, okay?
Yeah.
But no in Spanish and no in English, the exact same word. No is no.
No.
This guy comes up to me, and I thought he was going to try to change my windshield wipers. Dude, this is a rental. I don't
Yeah.
give a crap about this car. No, he's washing the window. I'm like, no. Listen, I only had $2,000 bill, and I'm not giving it to you. I told you no, right?
Right,
If I
right.
had 100, absolutely, right?
Yeah.
So, well, I gotta give him something. I gave him a Bible. I
They-
don't think he was impressed, but I gave him the best gift he ever could have gotten.
Exactly. That yeah, the gift that keeps giving forever.
Yeah.
I love it. I thought you were gonna say you handed him a banana, but
No. The same thing happened on the way back. But this dude, I thought he was gonna wash one. No, he was just begging. So he's like, give me. He takes some. There had to be like 20 bananas on this bushel.
yeah,
We handed him to him. He seemed happy. He was happy. It's like I was like, it's crazy how that works. Like that guy, okay, like those people could use the food.
yes,
But I wasn't gonna deny the gift either.
right,
But I took the gift so we could give it to this guy.
right.
Like-
Beautiful.
This is how God works.
It is.
I don't need the bananas. I can
Right.
buy bananas. But this guy, here you go.
Yeah, and those banana. Yeah,
And we stop on the way back to like they have these little like it's kind of like little markets all over the place. And the last time we were there with Luis and her and stuff, we stopped because they have this cheese. It's non-pasteurized. Listen, I tried it. I didn't like it.
Right.
But the crackers with it are amazing. Like, dude,
Nice.
they're so good. So we stop. Well, this time she's like, let's stop for a minute. Oh, okay. She comes back and she's got 2 like biscuits or something in this bag, and then she's got this. The closest thing I could compare it to was chocolate no bake cookies, oatmeal ones. It looked kind of like that, and she's like handing it to me,
right.
and I'm like, what is it? And it doesn't matter what she says. I'm not really going to understand because it's something that it's in their culture that I don't. I tried it because I'm like, that's my only thing. I'll do pretty much anything. You want to go do something stupid?
We'll try it.
We want to, cut that track trail out. Dude, I'll try it.
Right,
I'm cool.
right.
But you want to give me food that I'm like, about? I'm like, I don't know. I tried it.
Yeah,
So it was sweet at first, and I thought like the chocolate no bake, and then it kind of had a weird texture because there must have been some fruit or something in the thing or something, and then it kind of had a coffee flavor. So
interesting.
it was interesting, and I tried the biscuit. That was dry as can be, and I was like, yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah,
But I tried it.
it's all that matters.
It's hard for me, like it. So, yeah. So this is the other thing about the guy in the Haitian village. So I gave him the food, and then when I bought the chair, he like went almost like bow down to me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, no, no, no. I was like, glory a Dios, it's glory to God.
Right.
Don't, no, no,
right,
don't be
right.
doing that to me. And he's just like, well, no, it's just like their culture thing. It's not like they're idolizing you. He's just like, it's a respect thing.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't care. I don't
Right,
do it.
right.
I just don't. Like, you can look up and thank God.
Right.
And that would be the same
Then-
thing for me.
right.
Because that's what it's about. Like, this
Yeah.
is not about me.
Right.
Don't make it about me, and I don't want it about me.
Right.
Like, I tell you,
You got to be careful, though. You don't want to offend them.
no.
I'm just
some
saying
degree.
because of culture things sometimes.
Yes.
Right.
That's why I don't not take gifts. Or if someone wants to do something for me,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Because I just think they don't have money or they don't have things. So sometimes they're like, hey, I'll just do this. We want to do this for you. You're right. You would disrespect them.
Right.
That's extremely strong, like Asian culture.
I mean, we're just not used to that here. Because if somebody
No.
bows, I'm the same thing. If someone bows down to me here,
Oh,
I'm
hell
like, hey, what are you
yeah,
doing?
no,
Like, yeah. I'm not on that level.
No.
And never want to be.
Nope, never will be. No.
Right.
You bow to Jesus, don't you bow to me.
Exactly.
You don't bow to me.
Right.
So when we were at one of the stores, I saw, we had looked for so long for wiffle ball bats because I think the kids would love it.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah.
So one night, I was by myself, went to the Multi Plaza, which is like a store. It's kind of like a little mall, but it's a grocery store, but it also has like everything, you know? It's kind of like a super Walmart, I guess.
Okay.
Just not as super big, but
Yeah, I
know,
get what you mean.
you can get anything there.
Right.
TVs, most expensive thing in the country, but so I saw these things. I bought like 24 of them, and I don't even care anymore. I used to get real nervous going up to cash registers. I don't speak Spanish,
Right.
so I think some of the trick is stop trying to speak Spanish, and they'll understand more, and they'll like not try to engage as much with you. Because I'd be like, you know, I'd ask, you know, ¿Cómo estás? Which means how are you? And they'd say something, and then they keep going, and then you lost me. That's
Right,
the one
right,
thing I
right,
know.
right.
So I'm like, I got to stop trying this, and I just need to basically just say, you know, how are you in English?
Yes.
And then they'll know, hey, this
Right.
guy's retarded and he can't speak Spanish. So
Why waste my energy?
why waste my energy?
Yeah.
And sometimes they surprise me and they can speak some English.
That's cool.
And then
Yeah.
I'm extremely thankful.
Yes.
There was one woman that came up to us a couple months ago, and me and Ari were there, and she said something in English, and it just caught me off guard so much. I was like,
Right.
you speak English?
Right.
I'm like, you're the greatest blessing I've seen all day. So I got the bats at night, and I was like, you know what? Because there's only 24, and there's a lot of kids. I don't know where these kids hide, man, but you whip out something that's, you know, a snack or any sort of toy,
Or fun. Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if they just grow them instantly, but they just don't stop coming. I swear the whole country falls into the village. And I'm like, crap. So I don't like running out. I don't like telling 10 kids, sorry, I don't have nothing for you.
Sounds like that's a super powerful way to spread Jesus. Make it fun, and next thing you know, everyone's gonna know
Oh, yeah.
because of how fast. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. That's it.
So I bought these bubble clapper things. They clap, but then there's bubbles. And then these squeaky chickens.
Okay.
And then snakes. I was impressed. So many people wanted the snakes. And this one kid I gave him, so there's this kid, he calls me a gringo, which irritates me. But I've kind of really liked this kid. Like,
That's how that always happens.
yes. And I'm
Right.
like, I really like you.
Right.
I don't know why this time, but God's really like, I really like you.
Yeah.
So I gave him a soccer ball. I learned something. Dominicans don't give a crap about soccer.
Right.
They like baseball. He wanted a baseball bat. And it's like, all right, whatever. I never knew where the soccer ball went, but
Baseball's huge there.
it's huge.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing I had realized with the Jackie Robinson. We got a little bit of time, so the Jackie Robinson movie, you got to watch it.
I will.
You've got to watch it.
I will.
There's hard moments, like when he's up to bat and one of the coaches for the whatever team, I think it was like the Cleveland Indians or whatever, is calling him the N-word
Yeah.
repeatedly. And I'm like, it's hard. There's moments in that movie that are very difficult to watch, but what that dude went through
And persevered, right?
and he persevered through it,
Yeah.
like, is amazing. But I was like, So he joined baseball, and he played in the minors in 46, and then he was in the major league for the Brooklyn Dodgers in 47. And he was the first
Yes, I knew that.
black to ever play
Yeah,
baseball,
I did know that. First one, yeah.
and he's the one that opened the door.
Right.
And so there's not that many blacks in baseball anymore. It's very odd.
It's gone the other way again. Yes.
So there's still some white, quite a few white people. It's mostly Dominicans, some Puerto Ricans, some Cubans.
Yes.
And I mean, I got to say it was God that gave me the revelation because I don't know where else it would have came from. But I'm on the plane and I was like, whoa, something hit me. Well, why were blacks so much better at baseball in 47? Like, Jackie Robinson was lights out.
Yeah.
You know why? Because baseball was freedom. Because in 47, yeah, they weren't slaves,
Right.
but this is prior to the civil rights movement.
yeah, they're still treated.
They were still treated
Yeah,
separation.
yeah, absolutely.
They weren't allowed to use the same bathrooms, all this crap,
Yes,
right?
yeah, stupid shit. Yep.
So-
Stupid. Yep. Did it again. Go ahead.
Baseball is going to be one of these things where that's their out. That's their freedom.
That makes total sense.
And you know what it is today? It's the same thing for Dominicans, especially Dominicans.
That makes total. That's good. That's good.
Why do Dominicans excel at baseball more than whites and blacks now? Because whites and blacks have it easy in this country,
Yeah.
and Dominicans don't.
So they're
Because they come here from the Dominican.
right.
They've played their whole life because their survival and their future
Depends on.
is on that game.
That makes total sense.
And it would have been the same thing for black people in 47.
Exactly. Right. That's their way out.
And God gave me that revelation. I was like, whoa,
That's super powerful.
how bad do you want it?
Right.
How bad?
Well, you gotta pour into it. And that
There was this funny moment where he's like, well, African Americans are better at baseball, or are going to be better at baseball because they have this higher heel bone or some crap, or whatever.
Oh man.
And Jackie Robinson smokes a home run, and it was like three of the announcers look at him like, yeah, what'd that play into it? Like mocking him because he
Right,
just
right.
creamed a home run, But
Right.
I'm telling you, if you haven't watched the movie, I believe it's 42. It's not-
42.
yeah, it's Jackie Robinson. It is amazing. It is an amazing movie. It gave me a perspective that I think I needed more of too. Like, I mean, I still have my strong opinions about some stuff. Which
Yeah,
we don't
we
have
all-
time to get into today.
Right.
But we will get into it on Monday's
Okay.
show. I can promise you.
Awesome.
Because there's something that happened that. Yeah, there's something that happened in the DR. Not related to the DR, but
Outside of it.
outside DR.
Yeah.
I mean, just a quick thing was basically that I'm a closet racist. Keep in mind, I read this and know this while I was sitting next to a Dominican who's not white, by the way. She says she's brown because I asked her. I was like, "Are you black or brown?" I said, it doesn't really matter, but I'm curious. I need to know, I guess, because I want to be like, I have brown friends, I have black friends, whatever, So, and like I said, it don't matter to me. She says, I'm brunette. I was like, brunette? No, it's not.
That's a good answer though.
It is a good answer. But it's just funny. I was just laughing. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of racists in the world that go feed people that are people that they would hate.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
So we're gonna go down this road,
Okay, yeah.
just not today, because I don't have time.
Just because you yes, yeah. Just because you disagree with somebody doesn't. Yeah.
Oh no, trust me. There's a road that we're gonna go down with this.
Okay.
And it's gonna make some people probably mad.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
Right.
I don't care.
I know you don't.
And you can say whatever you want. It doesn't mean nothing to me.
Right.
Like, it is a great. So Harrison Ford actually plays the owner of the ball club,
Okay.
and which, man, he's aged a lot, but he played an amazing job. He did a great job in the movie. Like, he was great. But he was talking to, I think, a coach or someone. He says, you know what? One of these days, you're going to stand before God, and you're going to answer for everything you said. And he was a massive racist, this guy was.
Right.
And he's like, you're going to, like, really answer for
All the
what
stuff.
I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
And it was like a powerful moment in the movie because he's like, because I can guarantee you, God's not going to look like this white skin right here.
He's not.
He's not going to be black either, but he's
Right.
not going to be, he's not color to start with.
Well, that's the thing. Then that's what. Yeah. We don't really have a lot of time, but that's to even define any of it as color is just crazy. You know how you get past all this? Stop talking about it.
Exactly.
Like we were at our best place when we just stopped having. Like, yes, you should know your history. Yes, but you shouldn't be living in your history. That's the difference. Know it. Know what the signs
Yeah,
are.
because if you're living in your history, it still owns you.
Yes.
You have to get past it.
Yes. Like,
And then to say, well, we're not going to forget about it. Do you really think, seriously, in this country, do you really think suddenly black people or Asian people or someone that aren't white or someone can become slaves?
right.
It's never going to happen.
Again.
Ever.
Right.
It's impossible.
Right.
We'll all be slaves.
So here's the thing. If we started enslaving people, you and I would believe, would be the first ones to stand up and be like, hey, what the heck are you doing here?
Yeah, that ain't happening.
You don't own that person.
No.
Like, so...
Dude, I'm watching a movie set in 47 and I'm cringing.
yes.
I want to take a baseball bat to the friggin'...
Right.
And I ain't joking.
Right.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. If I see people in trouble, I don't care what color they are.
No.
I'm
No.
gonna-
I don't classify like, wait, well, what color are you? What religion you are? No.
Right.
No.
I don't even care what your beliefs are at that
don't
point.
care.
Right, right.
Although, and I wish I had this video, there was a dude. He was beating up another guy. This guy tried to steal his bike. Okay?
You don't do that.
So he's beating up this guy. Well, this other guy stops, and he was a good size, like tall kid, young man, whatever, on a scooter. He separates him. The guy that was just getting pounded into the ground goes to steal his scooter. The dude that just stopped the fight grabs the dude that's trying to steal the scooter, punches him in the face.
What?
I'm like, holy crap. He just saved you from getting pounded more, and apparently was deserved, and then he punched him in the face for trying to steal his scooter.
Wow. Yeah. So at that point, I might just let you get beat up.
They should have both beat him up.
Right. The guy just
And then the cop would be like, listen, stop. Officer, you're going to break this up. He's going to steal your cruiser.
what would have made it awesome? Yeah. Then all three of them are pounding on her. Like, all right, you're right. This guy deserves this. I love that. Justice.
All right, last thing that I got to talk about. And it was so funny because Andrea is so against it. Like, she was like, you shouldn't even be there, blah, blah, blah. So they do rooster fighting, Adelke's parents' thing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
The parents a huge thing in this
It is.
country.
Right.
And it's a lot of Latin countries, whatever. Listen, I'm not for it at all,
Right.
but I wanted to, like, see it.
Yeah. Well,
Like, once.
right.
Like, because I don't know what it's like, right? You know?
Right.
I know it's demonic. Dude, this isn't right.
Right.
So I'm sitting there, and Udelke's, like, over here, and I'm sitting here in the chair, and her mom's cooking food, because there's, like, a lot of people coming
I mean,
in.
are we eating the roosters after? Because that's sorry.
Dude, when she served me food, I was like, is this last week's
Just a loser.
defeat?
Just saying.
And I'm thinking it might have been too. I don't know. So people are coming in with their roosters in a bag, okay? And I'm not, I don't know if I can say the word, but the other word for rooster.
Yeah.
So they're coming in with them in the bag, right? And then there's a guy walks in, he's got a tape measure, and I'm like messaging Udelke with my translator. I'm like, these guys are just like the guy comes in with a tape measure. I'm like, now they're gonna measure their rooster, see who's got the bigger rooster,
Yeah.
all these, and they're coming in with they're in bags, right? And dude, there was like, I bet close to 100 people probably towards the end of it showed up.
Yeah.
And I was like, and Andrew, well, it's honestly, I got to give credit to Andrew because she said something about it. And she go, you should be giving out bracelets. And I was like, I don't know what Udelke's parents will think about that. Because, I mean, let's face it, because I straight up said to Udelke, like, we both know this is demonic. This is not okay. But,
God bless this meal.
right. So I told her, I was like, do you think I can hand out bracelets? And she's like, she thought it was a great idea.
Right.
Because I'm going to get permission. I'm not going to, like,
Right, just do it. Yeah.
So I start passing them out. And many people are extremely receptive to it. Actually, two guys were sitting over there. He's like, hey, we want a bracelet,
Yeah.
So I bring them over. Well, there's just one guy we get a bracelet. And she's like, did you see it? He's like, he's a bruja, which is a witch, because he didn't wear it. It's gone. Like, and
Right.
they always put him on no matter what.
Right.
They might throw him away after, but they just, it's a
Respect
respect thing. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
Man, I looked for him. I could never find him again.
Well, he ran.
Oh, dude,
You
because
can't, it's hard to be in the presence of God.
because I said to her, I was like, you don't even understand. I will stay for the whole thing. I will stand behind him. I will pray the whole time until he's so uncomfortable he leaves.
Right.
Which I think is what happened on the flight, because two people sit next to me and then they decide to leave their seats, and I'm like, what did I do? And I'm thinking they might have been,
Yeah. You're rubbing their soul the wrong way
I think so.
without even knowing.
So I never did get to see any Roosters fight because it was getting loud in there. Udelke wanted to go home with her 4-month-old that was, was getting loud or whatever. So I did unfortunately never get to see any, or fortunately, I don't know. But because Andrea's like, it's not a good thing. I'm like, wait, Jesus sat with sinners. This is exactly what Jesus would have done. And I messaged Pastor Sam, and he loved it. He's like, this is awesome. And he's like, I have a rooster right now that's a meat bird. He's like, that thing's the size of a turkey. He's like, that could be a champion down there.
And if he loses, we win.
Yes, we eat it.
Right.
Because that's what they do, I guess, if it dies, eat it. Anyways, I'm looking at the guys across from me, and the dude's eating these chicken feet. And I looked right at Ducky and I said, your mother better not serve me that. Because there's a lot of things I will not try it.
No chicken feet.
It will never happen, dude. I don't care. If I have to never come back here,
Right.
I will never eat those
your
damn
chicken
chicken feet.
I got you.
So, so I passed out like a bunch of bracelets there, and it was an amazing trip. It really was. I have so much fun just laughing at stupid things. Like, I'm like, you realize we're passing out bracelets that says Jesus love you as they're gonna go watch their chicken try to kill each other.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit somebody. And that's the whole point.
Right. No, that's a great.
Guess what? When I go back in June, I'm gonna go to it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of interested to be. So,
I want to watch it once.
I'm the guy who back in the day when they did the gladiator things, I would have showed up. I'm sorry.
Most people did.
Yes, like I want to see it.
Yeah.
I love fighting anyway. I think it's part of. I think it's.
Well,
part
I
of-
kind of look at you guys. I'm like, you guys are coming in here and you're fighting your chickens, and you think you guys are badasses.
Yeah. Right.
I'm like, I fed 200 people.
Right.
You're fighting chickens.
Right.
Like I said, glory to God.
You're right,
Because it's the only
you're
way I
right.
do this.
Yes.
But I'm like, really? You're chickens? But I had fun with the whole situation. So,
Right. I think it sounds amazing, actually.
dude, you got to.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
You're going soon. So, so fed 200 families.
Yeah, God bless you for that, by the way.
That's amazing.
Like, that's amazing.
So my goal is 250 next month.
Okay.
I will up at 50 every month. So
Wow. Okay.
you'll see. I have a bigger goal. That's to build.
I have 100% faith in you.
We're gonna build a house in Costanza once a month soon too for 5,500. So it's happening.
Yeah.
You guys can help out too. Tim Beard
Yeah.
Ministries,
Yeah.
501c. All right. God bless you guys. We'll
Yeah.
talk to you on Monday. Have a good weekend.
Later.